Hello guys, today we will discuss Vadodara Municipal Corporation Pharmacist exam. Date of the exam is 15th December 2019. 2019. I will discuss all previous analysis of government pharmacists and drug inspectors. Let's start. First question is the study of arthropods of medical importance is termed as medical entomology. Following is true for type 1 ADR, adverse drug reaction, except highly unpredictable. Means it is true for type A adverse drug reaction is related to dose of drug, high incidence rate, and less chance of mortality. Now next is the pharmacodynamics, is the science that deals with mechanism of action of drug. All are endogenous catecholamines except dopamine. Adrenaline, noradrenaline, and dopamine are all endogenous catecholamines, and dopamine is not. Ergometrin is useful in post-mortem hemorrhages. Factors governing volume distribution of a drug is pK value of the drug, degree of plasma protein binding, and least body mass ratio of the fat. Who among the following is referred to as the father of Indian pharmacy? M.L. Srob. This question is very important because I have seen that all the exams covered these questions. Which of the following is called as the milk of magnesia? Magnesium hydroxide. It is also. The protein DNA complex in high organisms is called as the chromatin. In zero order kinetics, a constant amount of drug is eliminated in unit time. That is the definition of zero order kinetics. Following antithyroid agent is preferred in a pregnancy, propylthiouracil. Trachoma is an infectious disease of the eyes. Phyloquinone is another name for vitamin K. Phyloquinone means we can also say that it is in the form of injections. In the form of injection, and we can tell it at a vitamin K1. It is also used as the warfarin overdose and blood hemorrhages. Next is the selective COX-2 inhibitor is etocoxib. A drug that promotes diuresis by antagonizing the action of aldosterone is called as the spironolactone. For transducer mechanism, which of the following act as the effectors? It is the enzyme, ion channel, and carrier protein. Both of. Major neurotransmitter in parasympathetic system is acetylcholine. Which of the following is ACE inhibitor? Captopril. Non-proprietary name of the drug is generic name of the drug. True about the teratogenicity of a drug is all except it is genetically predetermined. Teratogenicity is not genetically predetermined. It states that teratogenicity of a drug is true about the environment influence it related to the dose of the teratogenic drug and affects specifically at the particular phase of the development of a fetus. Spherical shaped bacteria is termed as cocci. What the drug does to the body is pharmacodynamics. Disadvantage of oral administration of drugs are all except passage through liver potentiates most drugs. Means disadvantage, this is the advantage, and these are the disadvantages. Action slower, hence unsuitable for emergencies, may cause nausea and vomiting, and many drugs are not absorbed from gastrointestinal tracts. Potency of a drug is related to efficacy. Cause of vitamin B12 deficiency is all of the above. Lack of intrinsic factor secreted by stomach. Disorder of terminal ileum, long continued and to nitrogen oxide anesthesia. Regarding blood-brain barrier, spot the wrong statement. This is the wrong statement. Inflammation of meninges further limit entry of drug into brain. Capillary endothelium cells Capillary endothelium cells of brain have tight junctions. This is true. Only lipid soluble drugs enter brain. This is also true. Blood brain barrier BBB is deficient at CTZ and anterior hypothalamus. This is also true. Which of the following statement is true for phase 4 clinical trials? Post-marketing surveillance is carried out. This is true for the phase 4 clinical trials. Drug of choice for anaphylactic shock is adrenaline. What is oxidation? Removal of hydrogen is called as oxidation. This is normal. Which of the following serves as one of the laboratories for producing the oral polio vaccines? Pasteur Institute of India, Kunur. This is most IMP question. Which of the following is true about the placebo? Placebo is dummy medication. Pharmacy professionals would be observant. The specific test for identifying imidazole rings in amino acids is Foley's test. Okay. Police test is for imidazole, then Biorit test is for peptide bond, Milan's test phenolic compound, Foley's test uric acid in urine. A disease that is completely eradicated from India through a systemized immunization program is smallpox. Which of the following drug is an antifungal agent? Gracifolvine. Allopurinol is used in the treatment of gout. Structure evaluation of a patient's medication for improving health outcomes is termed as medication review. Insulin is released by beta cells of pancreas. Diagnosis of myasthenia gravis is done by using the troponin. Drug dependence is characterized by use despite knowing the harmful effect. Endothelium is the squamous epithelium associated with lymph vessels. Pharmacogenetics is associated with variability of enzyme action. Biotransformation is chemical alteration of the drug in the body. A pharmacological dose unwanted avoidable effects are called as side effects. Gynecomastia can occur as a side effect of cimetidine. An amino acid considered as a lipotropic factor is methionine. Following is true for enteric-coated pills, except it enhances the rate of drug absorption. True is it is false, and true is it is not degraded by gastric acid. It releases drug in intestine and it prevents gastric irritation. The specific benzodiazepine antidote is flumazenil. A quaternary ammonium compound that is used as a detergent is ceramide. Which factor is more decisive in the choice of a drug? Efficacy is more decisive. Which of the following is osmotic laxative? Lactulose. The ultra short acting barbiturates is thiopentone. ED50 for a drug indicates potency. All of the following drugs are used for tuberculosis except gentamicin. Gentamicin is antibiotic. The pharmaceutical price regulation scheme is exercised to have indirect control over brand price. The drug absorption from skin is dependent upon lipid solubility. Acetylcholine acts on both of the above, muscarinic receptor and nicotinic receptor both. Penalty for non-disclosure of the name of the manufacturer is ₹1,000. The natural alkaloid used in the treatment of gout is colchicine. Disadvantage of oral administration of the drug. Oral administration of the drug are all except passage through liver potentiate most drugs. This is not the disadvantage. These and these are disadvantage. Action slower, hence unsuitable for emergencies, may cause nausea and vomiting, and many drugs are not absorbed from GI tract. These three are the disadvantage of oral administration. The price fixed by the Indian government for scheduled formulation according to provision of DPCO is called the selling price. Bronchospasm produced by histamine is antagonized by the adrenaline is an example of chemical antagonism. Cutaneous route is often preferred for drugs because all of the above. So slow absorption, liver is bypass, and prolonged action. Schedule S is referred as standard for cosmetics. This is general questions. So what the correct statement? All are true. Acidic drugs are ionized more in alkaline urine. Basic drugs attain a higher intracellular concentration. Transport of liquid lipid soluble non-electrolytes is pH dependent. The intake of minimum 4 to 10 drugs at the same time on a regular therapeutic basis is called the polypharmacy. Parenteral route mostly adapted for self-injection is subcutaneous. All of the following are antihematics drugs except metronidazole. Albendazole, ivermectin, and diethyl carbamazine is antiemetic. Clinical obesity is a condition in which BMI is in the range of 30 to 40. Above 30 is called as the BMI is called as the clinical obesity. In this below 18.5 it is called as the underweight. 18.5 to 24.9, that is the healthy. 24.9 is 25 to 29.9, that is overweight. And about 30 to 40 is called as the clinical obesity. What the drug does to the body is pharmacodynamics. The form for the issue of license to sell, stock, exhibit for sale or distribute drugs specified in Schedule X in retail is 20F. Which of the following is not a waste product of protein metabolism? That is ammonia. A high degree of protein binding of a drug makes it long-acting. When the anesthetic is injected in subarachnoid space, it is termed as the spinal anesthesia. Now what is epidural anesthesia? That is injected in epidural space around the spinal cord. Surface anesthesia means topical or local numb any of the skin area inside nose, ear, throat, anus or genital area. Infiltration anesthesia means the administration of local anesthetic intradermally, subcutaneously or submucously across the nerve path. Which of the following is not the catecholamines? Phenylephrine is not the catecholamines. Adrenaline, noradrenaline, dopamine are called as the catecholamines. Cytochrome P450. Cytochrome P450, the drug metabolizing enzyme present in endoplasmic reticulum. The duration of treatment for tinea infection of toenail is 6 to 12 months. Standard for surgical dressings are given in Schedule F. Schedule F2. Schedule H means prescription of drugs. Schedule F ophthalmic preparation. Schedule F1 means vaccines, and Schedule F3 means subumbilical tabs. The price that equates the market supply and market demand is called the market clearing price. All are the uses of antihistamines except glaucoma. Glaucoma is not use of antihistamines. Urticaria, pruritus, and motion sickness are the uses of antihistaminic drugs. Thank you. That's all for today.